Good morning. I'm meteorologist Chita Craft. Okay, let's talk tropics because really across the Atlantic basin, we are still very active. We are heading into the peak of hurricane season. So let me show you what we're watching right now. So two areas in the northern part of the Atlantic basin going to continue to move easterly. So they're moving away from the U.S. What's interesting, the one right here, this is the remnants of Omar. And Omar is going to continue to move away from the U.S., but that was the remnants of Laura. So Hurricane Laura. Take a look, still sitting in the Atlantic. Now, the wave that we're tracking just ahead of Omar, that's also moving away from the U.S., so not expecting any impacts there. Now, let's focus in on the two waves just off the coast of Africa, but one just basically southwest of the Cape Verde Islands, and then notice the one just ahead of it, still expected to move in a westerly direction at this point. They could continue to progress, and if they do get better organized, of course, we will let you know. But at this point, across the Caribbean and across the Gulf, really no need for concern. What you see here in the Gulf right now, these are just thunderstorms. So this is typical activity that we see, and notice areas to our north that front along the way. So both of those are just going to give us additional showers, a few thunderstorms today and tomorrow, but not anything that we really need to monitor. If those waves do get their act together, Paulette will be the next name on the list. If you haven't seen, we are just ripping through these names. This has been a record-breaking hurricane season already, so something to continue to note, and of course we are monitoring closely. However, we are expecting that cold front. You may have heard midweek next week. So this was Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And sometimes these cold fronts can act like steering currents as far as the Atlantic basin, those storms. So if we do see something develop, what is hopeful at this point, as we start to see a series of fronts, they can act like blocking mechanisms. So not that something wouldn't impact the U.S., we still do need to keep our guard up, but as long as we keep these fronts in place, it really does help us here locally. And the first one, our first real fall front, is expected to arrive Tuesday night into Wednesday. Of course, we will continue to monitor that as we are heading into the peak of hurricane season.